We're going to move on to this next story now, though. We're going to talk about marijuana and whether or not it is a gateway drug. Some of the doctors that study such things have decided it is not, which very much fights against the things that we were taught as kids. So does it make a better case for recreational use for marijuana? Well, Stephanie Haynes is going to join us live. She's got more on this study. Good morning, Stephanie.
Hey, good morning, Mitch. Researchers tapped into this trough of 4,000 adult twins and focused specifically on pairs where one twin lives in a state where recreational marijuana is legal and the other twin lives in a state where it's not. And they found that the twin who lived in a state where marijuana is legal had no changes or no correlation of increased illegal drug use or any other financial or psychological problems. And it also found that there was a reduced risk of alcohol abuse for the twin who lived in states where marijuana is legal. Listen.
It's not super frequent. It's maybe, a few times every 6 months or so. And at that low level, we're not really finding any kind of psychological harms. So I think that's important to know. I think it really helps policymakers.
There are 21 states where recreational marijuana is legal. There could be a few more by the end of 2023. Oklahoma is going to vote on it in March, and there's a bill before the Ohio State Legislature on this. Last year, Arkansas and the Dakotas actually voted against legalizing recreational marijuana. Now, according to the DEA, the Federal Drug Enforcement Administration, marijuana is a Schedule I drug, which means it has a high risk for potential abuse and no safe medical use. So that is still considered a Schedule I drug by the DEA. A recent study by the Pew Research Center found that close to 60% of Americans believe marijuana should be legal for recreational uses. And the authors of the study caution that any drug use is not risk-free. Mitch.
That is interesting. There are risks, there are rewards, but certainly more research has been done and the opinions seem to be changing. Stephanie, thank you for updating us on that story.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.